All right, well, I'm hearing that today's Dordle might be interesting, and I want to do the weekly challenge, and you have to do the daily in order to do the weekly, so I thought, well, let's do the weekly today, while the daily might be interesting as well. And we're gonna go with media and cough. It's been working well for me. Let's see, so C-H-E is what I'm thinking up there, something like chess maybe, could be check. Down here is interesting, we've got the C, the M, and the E, and the M and the C are not at the beginning. So, I don't know. Okay, well, we've got a yellow E in 4 places, 2 yellow H's, so I definitely want to reuse those. I wonder if, oh, yeah, and there's no H in this one, so it can't be CH at the end. Could it be something like M something CE, but I feel like then it would have to have probably like an S at the beginning. Huh. Interesting, because there's no M and C at the beginning, so let's assume the E is at the end, right? The M and the C probably aren't gonna be together, you know, something like that. CM something E? No, probably not, so it's probably something like this. This, unless the E is not at the end, and we've got like, something like that, but, or something like, you know, scheme, but that has a CH, it's S-C-H-E-M-E. Or M-E-C, I don't know, I'm not seeing it yet, okay. So, I mean, we obviously want to try and do the E at the end. There's an E in all 4 words. It's likely to be at the end in at least one of them. We want to do the, I think it's CH probably, so maybe let's do SH, because S would be a good letter to try, or TH, we could do TH. You know, we've got the E, we've also got the I, we could do there. I know I said check the E at the end, but you know, if we keep getting yellow E's, we can assume the E is probably at the end in that word, and I'm kind of thinking maybe the E isn't at the end down here, so that's not too bad. Let's go with that. Okay, that was really good. So this is C-H-E. Oh, and it's not chess or check, because there is a T, cheat, but that's cheat is with an A. If it's C-H-E-T, then what would come at the end? And if it's not, then chest. Chest, of course. It's probably gonna be chest. Okay, I think that's gonna be chest. T-H-E, well, this is T-H-E-R. It's gotta be there with an E at the end, right? I think so. We still haven't found the E here. Maybe the E, oh! It's MC, isn't it? Oh, it's gonna be MC. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. I said the M and the C were not gonna be together, but they are. It's gonna be MC, so it's gonna be chest, there, MC. Let's see if we can figure out what this one is. I'm thinking I-E-R, could be something like river, or riper, or riler, or riser. There's a lot of possibilities there. So let's guess the other 3. I'm gonna do chest first, I think. Okay, it is chest. This one's gotta be there with the E, yep, and this is gonna be MC. Okay, there we go. And it is ER. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything else that would help. So it could be river, riper, riler. It's not riser anymore. Those are all with R's at the beginning. It doesn't necessarily have to have an R at the beginning, though. We could also have something like piler or finer. Viler, wiper, liner. There's a lot of possibilities. So what we need to do, you know, we could do something like loan. That would check the F, L, W, and N. That's not too bad. That's a lot of the possible letters. Let's go with that. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping we'd find a letter, not rule out letters, but I mean, so it could still be river, it could be still be riper. What else could it be? Viper. Viper would work too. Now the nice thing about Viper is it checks for Riper and River as well. Ooh, Piper is possible too though. So if we do Viper and we get the P and not the V, we won't know if it's Riper or Piper. But if we do River, if we get the R and not the V, then I think it's Riper. If we get the V and not the, if the V is yellow, then I think it would be Viper. Biker is another possibility, actually. But if we don't get the R or the V, oh, but because then that doesn't help us with Piper, does it? So maybe Riper is the way to go instead of River. Because if it's not the P, then it'll be River. If it's the P and not the R, it'll be Piper. No, but then we get Viper and Piper. Oh. Okay, so what if we did Brick? That would check the K for Biker. It would check the P at the beginning for Piper. If there is the P, not at the beginning, then we would know if there was... No, because that doesn't help us with Riper versus Viper again. We need to know if the R is... Because the problem is we know we're going to get a yellow R because of the R at the end. So we need to do an R at the beginning. I don't know. I can't think of anything that's going to cover all the possibilities. I think... here's what I'm thinking. What am I thinking? I'm thinking either River or Riper. If we do River and we don't get the R or the V, that's where we're in trouble, because it could be Piper or Biker. And if we do Riper, then the problem becomes if we don't have the R at the beginning, then we don't know if it's Viper or Piper. My instinct is that Piper isn't as good of a word. I don't know why. It's certainly a possible option, but between Biker and Piper or Viper and Piper, I feel like Viper or Biker are more common, I guess. Maybe. So I'm thinking about going with one of those two and then go with Biker or Viper if I get in that worst case scenario. Ooh, Jiver. Jiver is a possibility. So let's go with River because Jiver is also a possibility. I didn't think about that. So this would check for that at least. Okay, so let's go with River and hopefully we don't end up with, let's see, we want to have the R or the V. One of the two at least. Otherwise, it's a 50-50 after that. So, oh, yeah. All right, well, that worked out. Okay. The daily wasn't supposed to take that long, but that's all right. We're gonna go to the weekly now, and if it's anything like past weeks, the weekly will be much easier than the daily, so. All right, we're starting with media and cough again for the weekly challenge. Okay. Let's see, we've got 3 A's, we've got 2 E's. Up here, I'm thinking CHE again. It could be chest, just like the daily. Down here we've got M, maybe M-A? M-A? I mean, you can't do too many things after an M that aren't vowels. So that's pretty good, M-A something. So, what do we want to do? Again, thinking, you know, E at the end. We could do shade. That's not too bad. New spot for the H. I think the H could be after the C. E at the end is good. New spot for the A here. AI is pretty good. We do have the D down here, so let's go with that. Shade. Okay. So it is CH. It's gonna be, is it chest or chest? I don't know. Either one is possible. And this, we didn't find any of the A's. Ooh, okay. So this is interesting, and the E's are not at the end. So this one, ooh, interesting because it's probably EAD. EAD, something like tread would be good, actually. That's not too bad, because that checks the T for chest up here as well. New spot for the A. Now the A can't be fourth in this word, so it doesn't help us there, but T and R are good letters to try. And it's new spots for the E's, and at least 2 of the A's. I think that's pretty good. Let's go with that. Okay. Okay, it is EAD. This is gonna be chess, I think, because I don't know what else it could be. Okay, interesting. We had chest on the daily and chess on the weekly. All right, and then this one is not AIT, so the A is earlier on. The C and the T can't be at the beginning, so if the A is here, I would say tacit, but the T can't be at the beginning. And I don't... Oh, what about attic? Attic is pretty good. I like attic there. I'm thinking attic, okay, with the double T. What is this gonna be? So we've got the EAD. We need probably a double consonant at the beginning, maybe something like plead. Plead is pretty good. P and L are letters we haven't tried yet. This one, I mean, it's MA, that's for sure now. And we've got the marrow? No, that has 2 R's, doesn't it? It can't be Marco. It's a name anyways. If it's M-A-R, I don't know what. So probably like this, mayor or major or manor. And unfortunately, I was thinking plead, which doesn't help us with N, J, or Y. And I was thinking attic, which doesn't help us with any of them. So, but you know what we could do is pylon, which would check the P and the L for plead. It would check the N and the Y for manor and mayor. And just in case I'm missing something up here on where I think it's attic, you know, it's gonna check 4 new letters to potentially find something that I'm forgetting, right? I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna go with pylon. Okay, so it's gonna be mayor, and oh, and I did see, oh, antic, yeah. See, that was good. I think now I'm thinking antic. Now I'm thinking antic. And this is not plead. There's an N. Oh, need. So I was completely wrong. That was a really good guess. This is gonna be mayor though. That one's. I mean, so we know the A is second, the M is first, O is there. It's either mayor or Maroi, which isn't a thing, so it's gotta be mayor. That one is mayor, okay. Good. This one, I'm thinking need. I mean, with the N, it almost has to be, doesn't it? I think so. Yep, need. Perfect. I needed that to be right because, and that located the N, and so now we know the C and the T are not at the beginning, it's A-N, and then again, it's either antic or ancit, which is not a thing, so it has to be antic. There we go. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I feel like the weekly challenge was less of a challenge for me than the daily, but it was more of a challenge than the weekly has been recently. So, pretty interesting. Two corridos that were both interesting today, and also interesting that one was chess and one was chest. So, pretty cool. All right, well, let me know how you did with the daily corridal and the weekly challenge, and of course, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles.
And then yet again, we have to exercise caution because some medical conditions truly are just a roll of the dice and it's a mystery that we struggle with. Why does this person have this disease? Others are onset because of some poor choices I've made.
Oh, it's not. I thought for sure that was gonna be it. Oh, what is this then? Oh, well, I mean, come on. And chart. All right, well, I'm glad I did. Something E. But we've used all the vowels though, so dangled is better. Dangled is better.